Hi there, it's the 25th of June. This is the furthest point you can get away from Christmas. Stupid little trivia, there we go. Okay, garden diary for coming up to the end of June. Let me see what we've got. We've still got some plants here that most of them now are for next year, but they're coming along. Some of them are this year that I just haven't put out yet. So, Rose is looking divine. The hydrangea, climbing quite well, that. Now, I think somebody asked me what it was, kind of hydrangea. Now, I planted it probably about 8-9 years ago now, and I'm sorry to say, I can't remember what variety, but it's very common, certainly in the UK. What else have we got? Mint and some hanging baskets. And a hanging basket. And herbs, lettuce. Oh yes, I haven't put that in the garden yet. Alcea or something, I think that's called. Marigolds. They're the pot marigolds, they're coming up, they're looking good, and they're planted with gladdies, so they'll be a lot later. Wallflowers now all finished. And the hanging basket. Gooseberries, yes, we have a fair crop of gooseberries this year, you can see there, and some of them are now turning red. See, I didn't know gooseberries were red until I started growing them myself, because we've only ever had the green ones sour in the supermarkets and stuff, but these, no, they are sweet and you can eat them straight off the bush. They are gorgeous, but they're probably another, well, as long as the birds don't get them, a good couple of weeks away yet. They go really dark, dark maroony, almost a black colour, but just a hint of red left in it. So black currants, they're coming along. You can just about work out there that berries in there. This is the blackberry, thornless blackberry. My Acer that I rescued, that was just about dead. Brought it home, loving attention sprayed on it, and it's doing well. It's really looking quite good. And only £2. Love a bargain. Okay, some pansies on the table. Some cuttings I've taken from the dianthus. They're beginning to root now because it's starting to some new shoots. So hopefully that'll be a success. Brilliant rose. This is the rose that smells really gorgeous, and it's lovely. It really is. So we've got some fantastic shape buds on it, and open up into these lovely great big flowers. They're just, yeah, truly big. Lovely. Poppies, they're just about to come out. You can see all the heads on these. They've got like droopy heads, and then they stand upright flower. Sweet peas, and the Acer, that was my expensive Acer, but got cheap. Baskets, strawberries, because Wimbledon this year, Wimbledon this week should I say, started this week. Our strawberries are just beginning to ripen. Perfect timing. Dianthus, silver one, which is, where have I got that one, is just thinking about flowering. The other two have been flowering for quite some time. And my sea holly growing up in the middle, I don't know whether we can get that, but that there is the sea holly. That, well, hopefully will be a bit more obvious in next month's video. Yeah, what's it called? Peony, that's the one. That has just finished. It's looking quite sad now. new rose we've got that we're going to get to climb up the tree. That's got some beautiful pink flowers on it. Yeah, so that's going to look glorious when it starts to go up that tree. We're going to go up there, 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 and just sort of blossom beautifully. Yeah, so that's going to be really good. Cherry tree, that's just said, I've just given that bit of a prune back. And the sweet peas, they smell lovely. When you sit there watching the fish in the pond, all you get is this slight waft of beautiful scented sweet peas. Honeysuckle in the tree, that's just flowered, or just flowering now, and that's the first time this one's flowered. It's about 3 years old, this honeysuckle, so that's looking quite good. Beagler's just finished. I've just trimmed that back a bit. We've got the hawthorn. That's got some lovely white flowers on it, and then later in the year it'll have red berries. So that's going to look good. Clematis along the wall. They're looking good. And then the purple one over there, that's out. Unfortunately we had quite a bit of wind this weekend, so it's knocked quite a lot of the petals off the clematis, so it's not looking as good as it did at the end of last week, but can't help the weather. Then we've got the array of foxgloves. Starting there and working their way around. These are the dwarf ones, so they only grow to about 60-70 centimetres, metre at most, instead of the like 2 metre ones, the full size ones. That's the snapdragon, the red, and the yellow is a candelabra primula. It just gets bigger and bigger every year. Mum bought that for me a couple of years ago. What else have we got? A few things going on around the pond, but we've planted a few things, but the slugs have had them. So we've taken out a few things and replaced it with some more. The lily got eaten by lily beetle, so that's looking very sad, but they have been there for about 3-4 years now, so it's I've tried this year, I've tried moving it. I forgot one, as you can see it's still by the pond, but the rest of them I moved to underneath the cherry tree, and they're doing really well there. Yeah, but they seriously like it there, so they're doing really good. Much better display there. And the lily beetle hasn't found them either, so there's a plus. Brilliant. Well, this is catmint, and the cat loves the smell of it. It's been rolling around in this stuff ever since I planted it as seeds in pots. So when I planted it out yesterday in the garden, it had cat fur all over the sides of the pot. It was quite funny. So when I planted them, he had to go and roll around in them. I was meant to give them a slight high, but I don't know. He's a bit weird anyway, our cat. So right, what else have we got? Oh, my vine. That's doing well. It has the I don't know whether we can see that or not. A slight sort of startings, possibly, of some grapes, but we'll wait and see what happens with that. This is the UK after all. Not really known for our wine growing. More poppies. So they're really okay. I'm looking forward to the poppies. They're one of my favourites. That's my other vine. There. So I'm going to get this one to grow up the other side of this archway, so that it does the same as this side. in a couple of years anyway. But that dianthus, they are staggering. How many flowers? That's the right plant in the right place, obviously. That is really doing well. Brilliant. Couldn't ask for a better one. The red currant. This comes up in the camera very well, but that is just one great big mass of berries. Just nothing but berries there. So as long as I get to them before the birds do, when they turn red, I'm going to make some wine with a few raspberries that we should have on the raspberry bush over there. But I don't think cherry, I can hope for cherries yet. Let's see if we can find Sylvie, because unfortunately my first koi died. He didn't last very long. So now we've got a new koi. There she is. She's called Sylvie. It's the very original name because she's silver. And she's gone camera shy. But she is a butterfly koi because she has long, like gypsy-like fins. Very, very elegant, like a butterfly. Hydrangea. That's just thinking about flowering. Everywhere we've got bees. Bees, bees, bees. And they just love these foxgloves. Everybody keeps going on in the world at the moment about bees and, you know, we're losing our bees. But I'm sorry, but in my garden I've got nothing but bees. But then I have a lot of flowers that bees like, so right. So I think that's it. We'll have a look back at the garden going the other way. I will if I stand back a little bit. Sylvie. Hello, Sylvie. No frogs on display today though. No, they hop in and out, catching the bugs above the water in the evening. But no sign of them at the moment. Nothing in the greenhouse either at the moment, because my tomatoes this year just didn't really do anything that I was hoping for, so there we go. Well, that's the end, or just about the end of June. Talk to you again soon, see what July has to offer.